Parents, I'm Dr. Dhanvi and welcome to my channel 7 Sky Child Rehab. Okay parents, today we are going to discuss about a very important topic, that is the early signs of autism. So there are certain red flags which we can see in the child's developmental age. So beginning with the first one is the lack of social smile. So at the age of 2 to 3 months of age, the baby will try to smile back at mother and recognize the mother properly. But if this is not happening, if there is lack of social smile from the baby, this is a sign of autism. Second will be the lack of sound response. Usually the babies, they are too much excited when we make the rattle sound or when we just call them like this. They like these sounds and they will respond to that. They will follow that. But if this is not happening, if there is no response from the babies, then this is also an important sign of autism. The other important sign is the lack of eye contact. See, now whenever we talk with the opposite person, we tend to look into their eyes and talk with a proper eye contact. But if the child is not able to maintain a proper eye contact, then this is also a very important sign of autism. Now, very important sign which I have got maximum complaints from the parents is that there is no response to name calling. So what will happen is that many times the parents will say that I'm calling my child by his or her name again and again, but the child is ignoring, the child is not answering. And if the child is answering, then it is not consistent. Like out of 10, the child will respond hardly 2 to 3 times. So if there is no response to that name, then this is also a very important sign of autism. Another important sign is that there will be unusual repetition of the same sounds which the child has heard before. For example, if the child has heard somewhere ball, then the child will keep on repeating ball, 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 ball. So that thing will go on. That is uncontrollable repetition. Anyway, I'll take a separate series on the repetitive behaviors. But right now, it's very important to mention this as it is a very important sign. So it's also an early symptom, an early sign of autism. So other important sign which you can see is that the children are sometimes into the fidgeting behaviors. So if any such pen or anything is there, the child will keep on rotating the object like this, like this. So this kind of behaviors, or sometimes they will tend to do a lot of finger movements, hand movements, or they will see the rotating objects a lot, like rotating fans or any such objects, or they'll be too much looking at the bright lights. So any such thing if you see, then also it is the sign of autism. Most important sign, that is the regression. Now what do you mean by regression? Sometimes what happens is that the parents say that the child had all the social milestones. Like at the age of 2 to 3 months, the child was giving a proper social smile. The child was responding to the sound, to the name calling. If someone used to come to the house, the child was waving hi like this, looking at them, tracking the people, everything was present. But by the age of 12 to 18 months, by reaching that age, the child is not doing the things which he was doing before. So the child has lost the skills which he had already acquired before. So if you see any such losing also in the skills, then also it is regression. So this regression is also a very important red flag of autism. So it is my humble request, and I just want to give a social message to all the viewers here that if you see any of the child nearby your surroundings, in your neighborhood, in your family having any of these signs, then please get a professional diagnosis done and just to help the child better. And I just want to tell all the parents that it may happen that the child is having any one of the sign or more than one sign, but whatever it is, our duty is to get a professional help as soon as possible, because earlier the better. So that's all for today. And if you have liked the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. And in the next video, we'll learn about the behaviors in autism. So please stay tuned. Thank you.